back to debating again. So, we're going to try co-hosting today. Or this second part of the day. Hello there. If you have a point to discuss, something relevant you should be focusing on for solving greater bad in the world, request a discussion. Let me know what you think we should be developing. If not the pro-extinction social justice movement, you can try explaining by showing enough proof for how we can prevent all the extreme sufferings in the world from continuing. And if you're pro-extinction, you're welcome to also co-host with us. Request a co-host by starting your own live stream and then inviting my to co-host with yours. I'm sending this live stream to other activists from the pro-extinction movement at the moment. Hello, Suffering Sucks.
Hello.
It's great to be here with you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for helping me.
Well, you're welcome. We're developing together.
Yes.
From my live stream chat, I don't know if we're sharing the same chat, which actually could be better if we have separate chats, so separate audience, which makes it just double audience. And someone called X said, "Do you think nuclear war is a good idea?" No. Of course, a war is not going to end all suffering. Just war that's going to continue on forever, because nuclear weapons are impossible for ending every life. It's not something that's going to prevent life from re-emerging.
Yeah, that's true. We should try the most effective solution.
Yeah, we have to research it by progressing society and science.
What up, man?
Hello, user.
Hello.
Hello.
I just wanted your
What's up?
stances on what's your way about going about ending it all then?
What did you say?
What's your procedure like? Obviously you want to end all suffering. What's your way about? How do you go about that?
Yeah, we're growing the social justice movement support towards ensuring that the scientific methods are going to cause total peace, that's total extinction.
Yeah, but how would you do that? If you got into power tomorrow and you could get this idea in, how would you eliminate everyone?
We're not going to eliminate everyone in one day. You see, we have to progress science enough so that we're going to cause the total eradication of
So
the
you're going to
source
add
of
more
everyone's
suffering to the world?
Come again? What did you say?
So basically, if you can't eliminate everyone at one go, you're going to add more suffering to the world.
We're not
So it's
adding
not
more
logical, is
suffering
it?
by causing total extinction.
And I see it as this, right? Because, obviously, you're clearly not having a brilliant time. Neither is the guest here, right? Because this is what you believe in. Extinction, yeah? End all suffering.
Nope.
Yeah? End all suffering.
We
Why
are
don't you not just
working
end it
towards ending all
yourself?
suffering by any means necessary. We have tried everything and there's nothing else that can
Yeah, but if you
outcome in preventing
believe in
suffering.
total extinction, right? Why do you not just go about yourself, like as an individual, and eliminate yourself to eliminate suffering? Why do you have to push it on us all? I'm having an alright time.
It won't
I'm having a
help.
brilliant time.
It won't help achieve our goal. It will only transfer the suffering to somebody else.
And I'd to be honest, yeah, I'd want to extinct some people. I wouldn't want to extinct everybody. I want to keep my people safe and sound, you know. But other races and other ethnicities, yeah, we can debate about them. They
So
should be
what
removed.
safety can make the suffering impossible in life?
I just think what you're advocating for, yeah, is if you're having such a
We're
shit time.
advocating for the end of all child torture, all
Yeah, but
child
why do you
rape,
not
all
just end it
the...
yourself? Like, you could just end your whole life and then that's that suffering over and done with.
But there will be born other people and animals that will still
Right, check
suffer.
this, right. So when I was 21, right, my mate ended his life, right, with a piece of rope, yeah, because clearly he didn't enjoy suffering on this earth. He made that decision, yeah. Why do you not make that
There is
decision?
no making decisions.
No,
Nobody,
clearly
So
he's
your
making a
mate was
decision.
suffering
He's not
so
here
badly
anymore.
that he
nobody
had no
should
more
have
will
this
to live,
life.
yeah.
Yeah, nobody
But
should have
like,
to
if you're
go through this
advocating for this
again.
and you believe it so strongly, why do you not go down that route? It end your
It's not
suffering.
about our own
Yeah.
suffering, it's about everyone's suffering. We have to fight for preventing
So
more
essentially,
self-harm,
what you're
more
saying is you
suicides.
care.
It should not happen ever again.
You
Everybody's
care about
suffering
other
should get
people's
prevented.
suffering instead of your own. Like, I worry about myself before I worry about someone else's fucking problems.
That's
you
not
said
the
it.
right thing to do.
Yeah. So those people that are just going to encourage continuation of suicides are just helpless. They're confused about solving suffering.
What? They are saying that I got suspended. I only started live streaming like right now. It's like it's not even 5 minutes, and I already got restricted.
I guess it might be about the screen you show being from camera, but it doesn't. I guess it doesn't move. Maybe if you
Oh,
would
okay.
use just a background, then maybe I'm not sure.
But should I do appeal or okay, I
Yeah,
will.
you might maybe change it into just the static background, then appeal maybe.
Okay, this notice is unclear. Should I choose? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's good to try start our own live streams and co-hosting as we do.
Yeah.
I think it's more effective than just guesting. Someone called Future has an account called Future joined. Passerbys, and well, when you see our banner here, do you have any thoughts, any questions that come up to your mind? Let us know.
But can I ask you, how can I do like the background? Like, it's just an image. There is no like, it doesn't show.
I think it's in the like between those three dots and the share button. If you have it, there are some options, I guess.
Between
Background.
the three dots. Okay.
On the right down side of the screen.
It's like the filters or something. No.
Oh yeah, I guess somewhere there. We have some requests into discussion.
What
Hello,
should I
AW.
do? Hey.
Hello.
Do it. Hello.
Do you have questions?
Yeah, just one. Forceful total extinction of all life is the only right thing to do. Are we talking what all life? Does that include humanity as well?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I'd agree with you on that, but everything else in nature's fine, right? It all lives in harmony. It's just humans that are the problem, surely.
What?
No.
What are you talking about? That's something acceptable in nature, in living in nature. Have you ever seen how wildlife is getting tortured by eating each other alive, by getting the terminal illnesses, by getting mutilated and slowly dying in some puddles?
No, I've never seen that. No. But I think nature's okay. It all lives in harmony, right?
Have you heard what I just said?
Say it again if you like. Maybe I misheard you.
How is it harmony when it's a deer being eaten alive for an hour, just screaming in pain? How is that harmonious for you?
I've never seen anything like that. What eats a deer?
Like a tiger or a sheep?
Parasites, starvation.
Yeah, they generally either kill something quite quickly or like kill it slowly without pain, don't
You
they?
have no idea.
No, you can watch nature documentaries, and you can see it's not fast.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Alright, we have more potential requests of a discussion that could be providing something good maybe this time.
When I enter this you told me there is like background. Is it that's what I should?
Yeah, try picking this image from the background function.
Yeah,
Hello,
but they have.
guest.
I cannot access that.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. So my question to you is, wouldn't it theoretically be better if nuclear weapons were used? Because if your goal is to get rid of bacterial life as well, and all forms of microorganisms along with animals and stuff, I think like atomic bombs and hydrogen bombs offer the best method, because some of these bombs are big enough to take out entire countries. Like, for example, the hydrogen
No.
bomb. So my
No,
question,
it's not big enough to prevent life from re-emerging outside our planet, which also matters equally to the wildlife and human lives that are already suffering here locally, but it doesn't matter where. We have to research as far as practically possible in the cosmos.
so if you think nuclear bombs and atomic bombs are not effective, then I don't think anything will be effective to 100%
Wow.
eradicate
You're
life.
obsessing over ineffective methods. So we cannot tolerate such irrationality.
Oh, are you gonna kick me or what?
If you can provide a really sound
Are
proof
you-
for what we should be working on to solve everybody's suffering realistically, maybe you can stay?
Perhaps some sort of biological, virus or something. Like, how do you? What are your ideas?
So there are many scientific theories for how life could be totally eradicated from our cosmos, but
The
it's not
cosmos.
up to our current. It's not about our current scientific knowledge or my knowledge at this moment, because it's about growing enough resources and intelligence that is going to be capable of ensuring it for every life in the cosmos, because we have to grow the movement for ensuring peace for everybody. We cannot take measures that are not going to be effective. We cannot have any boundaries about who the victims should get, who are the victims who should get intervention or where they are. We have to research for every life victim.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks. You can also research our Linktree Pro-Extinction or the proextinction.com site for more of our scientific principles that are growing, that are developing with our pro-extinction activists, and our full manifesto or frequently asked questions too. So, suffering sucks. If you're still here, I think
Yes.
maybe those restrictions could be lifted also when you are like moving the camera and showing some movement on your side, because maybe it's just this automatic AI detection of being static and inactive.
Okay, but I think it's too late right now. No, there already has been a restriction.
I guess it can be lifted when you show that you're doing like more activity.
Okay, but I really don't know what to do.
It's fine, you can just
Yeah,
show backgrounds and move it.
I will show you my cat.
Oh, cute. I think we have some guests here. Hello, Rody.
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, I just saw your thing. So you want the forceful extinction of all life
Yes.
on planet Earth to end suffering, correct?
Yes.
And suffering is the main, I don't know, the main reason of your movement. So,
It's the only problem in the world. We have to solve everybody's suffering. There's nothing else that matters.
and by killing them, that's your goal.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay. So who are you gonna kill first?
Come again,
Because
what did you say?
because there's no way on Earth that you can kill an entire civilization in one go. So who you gonna kill first?
The
Yeah,
first.
we have to start maybe with the animals. Because we need humanity.
Oh,
So you're
yeah.
gonna
It's about prioritizing providing safety for the most helpless, obviously. But we're not about killing, we're about providing permanent sleep because it's the only solution
and permanent sleep
for
will be
preventing suffering.
dying, correct?
Come
That's
again?
it. Permanent sleep. If I slept forever, I
Non
would.
existence. Yeah, can you prove that we could end suffering without making every life to go extinct?
Sorry, say that one more. Sorry, say that one more time, please.
Could we end suffering without making everyone extinct?
Can we end suffering by not making everyone make sense? I believe suffering is a part of life. I think that's just what makes us human. I think we all have our own ways to deal with suffering. People, take it out on others, and some people just look within and look better for the next day. I'm not saying it's great all around the world. Definitely, people suffer more than others. But to say that we should kill everyone, I think that's a little bit, bit overboard. It's a bit crazy
Not
because
at all. It's not at all something that's even radical. It's just basic fact about the material of our reality, that suffering is going to exist as long as sentient life, so animals are going to exist. And we have to intervene, because when you allow this pro-life system to continue, you're essentially the cause of everybody's suffering.
okay. So would you be okay? Let's say your movement would go into a hospital, right? And there was a room full of newborns. These newborns are going to suffer because they're going to live life, right? Would your movement be okay with murdering a room full of newborns because they're going to be the
We're not engaging in those irrational hypotheticals. We're not in favor of murder.
But you're a form of internal sleep, right? Sleeping forever. So
We're
would
in
you?
favor of preventing the greater suffering.
Yeah.
That's just what our movement is for.
Yeah. So then by
Any more
doing
questions?
this, yeah. So by doing this, you'll be ending the suffering of these children. So would you be okay?
No, it's gonna cause suffering. You would transfer suffering to other groups. Their families would suffer more from it. The system would keep on running. The entire pro-life system, everybody that's capable of suffering would get sustained from it. It wouldn't end anyone's suffering.
Yeah, allowing life will allow more death.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Then I'll got another one. So you know, do you agree that you are distinct from any other human being, right? Like you are your own person, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why does it really matter?
Because here it is. So what you are kind of suffering would be different from someone else's idea of suffering, correct?
What?
Everybody's bad experience matters. Doesn't matter what others think about others' suffering.
But once again, your definition of suffering might be different from someone else's definition of suffering.
Just the bad experiences have to
Yeah,
get
did you
prevented.
try?
That's what
Did
they
you
are.
try actively that you actively try to avoid. It's something that you cannot tolerate. That's something that it bothers you.
So you
Really,
cannot tolerate. So something you cannot tolerate is suffering.
yeah, but you're forced to endure it. But it's like intolerable.
So someone that hates their job, are they suffering?
It's about extreme bad experiences that we're fighting against. When you're saying that we should be focusing on some privileged people that can hate their jobs but are capable of solving everybody's suffering. Wait a minute.
We should think about the worst experiences, like the worst lives lived ever.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to follow. So the rich, these are the people that cause them suffering by your standard, correct?
No, even the rich can suffer extremely. They can get cancer. They can get got into an accident. They can get extreme depression. Everyone
And
is capable of experiencing suffering.
and by you ending their suffering, is that you reaching out as would you say that's kindness?
Yeah, it's kindness and mercy.
So you ending them is mercy and kindness.
Preventing them from harm, making them safe, and ensuring that they will not reproduce and make more victims. So it will be a good thing.
That's where I go back to my first analogy.
Hmm?
That's where I come back from my first analogy, where I go back from if it's in your line of if it's in your mind okay to end someone's life because you believe that they're going to suffer and you
No,
want
it's
to
not about our beliefs or
Yeah,
about ending individuals. We have to work towards socially developing the most effective scientific methods that are going to cause no more suffering that's possible.
it's about the fact that non-existence equal no suffering. So if there is no other way to achieve zero suffering goal without ending all life.
and that's what you guys are doing. You want to end all life.
Yeah.
What else can we do?
I mean, by ending your life, you're basically committing suicide.
It's
We're
not about
not.
us. It's
We're not going to go in this circle again.
it's
That's
about
what they
preventing.
started the discussion with, and yeah, that's where we're going to leave this guest off.
Yeah, it's about preventing billions of years of suffering, not just
Yeah,
one or two people. That's why we are against suicide or individual acts of like going and
violence,
killing
suffering,
people,
causing.
because there will just be other people experiencing suffering again and again. It won't really solve anything.
Yeah, these are just individual acts of violence, not total extinction.
Yeah.
Hello, some guests in the chat. I have not read all your comments, but you can let us know if you have a good enough point to bring up later through the Abolish Suffering Discord or contacting us directly through here. Yeah, the co-hosting today is going not badly, I think. Good try.
Good.
Okay, I was reading the chat. Maybe we can read into the frequently asked questions from the website.
I can't do that really right now.
Okay, I'll look into it. Have you got some comments in the chat?
No. And I cannot see the comments on your live stream.
Yeah, it seems so. Do you have a separate also viewership count?
No, I don't really have Just one person.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we do have separate live streams that are like
Yes.
merged for the video that is going to get posted soon also. Yeah, on the Pro Extinction Universal, it's going to be reviewable.
I just think that it's good, but maybe the other method is better because I cannot interact as much because I cannot read the comments.
Well,
So
you can read the comments when more viewers on your site are going to get
yeah,
active. I think the first live stream on your site is much easier when we can co-host, but first live streams are obviously very lower in the viewership from lesser previous lack of live streaming.
yeah.
Yeah. So the more we're going to talk here, the more we're going to share later on the internet. So I think we can try mock debating.
Okay, you can do that. You can
So
you're the one like doing the mocking, and I answer you.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna hide my banner for a bit. All right. So there's this frequently asked questions that people say, "What about the will to live? Don't we have to prioritize the will to live of living beings?"
No, because the will is already imposed on you. You didn't choose to have it, and it makes you irrational and just want life to continue forever, not thinking about the suffering it creates.
But what about the good stuff from life? What about being optimistic? Shouldn't we just hope for the better future?
No, we should rely on the facts that suffering have existed as long as sentient life existed, and we have so many proofs of extreme cases of suffering. So we shouldn't just we should that's what we should focus on instead of maximizing the good.
But there is good. You're saying that there's something good about life while trying to end it.
It's not really the good is just eliminating the bad. So there isn't really something good. Life itself is just a mechanism of biology that just want to continue reproducing.
So wouldn't things get better? We're like better from 100 years ago, yeah?
Not really. Wild animals still suffer. You cannot prevent all the bad experiences without total extinction.
So you have to convince everyone into total extinction. Not everyone is going to agree.
No, you don't. You only need to find the most intelligent people and the ones who are not okay with this horror and suffering continuing.
So we should just try to convince the most people possible, right? So those who are supporting some bad god and, cultists, why don't we accept those? Like, let's go ahead and make a pro-extinction cult.
No, we shouldn't do that because we don't need irrational people in our movement.
So what about the god and God's plan?
There is no God and there is no plan.
But people worship God from different religions, dedicate their whole life to God. Why are you denying that?
Just because they believe in something, it doesn't mean that it exists. Even if 90% of the whole world believes in something that doesn't exist, it doesn't make it real.
Okay, but why are you trying to interfere with nature? Isn't it just unnatural to cause extinction?
We should intervene with nature because nature cannot think. Nature is irresponsible, but we can think. We know better, so we should be doing the right decisions.
So, improving the meaning of life, I guess we can just focus on improving the wellness, making life better. Yeah, what's the purpose of life? Just make it better.
There is no purpose to life. It's an accident that happened and keeps happening. It's really, there is nothing, no grand purpose behind it. It's all illusions to make you continue living and continue the survival. It's coping mechanisms because you cannot really handle the harsh truth.
So, aren't we going to just support individual acts of sterilization then? Should we make humans infertile?
No, we need humanity. We need human beings to, the more, the better. The more humans we have, the quicker and the more effective extinction will be. So we need to do a good job at extinction, not just do it recklessly.
So, why actually obsess over the extinction part? Can't we just can't we just figure out something better than non-existence? Something we can enjoy instead?
We should always prioritize intervening to prevent suffering over anything else. There is nothing that is more important than this.
Yeah, and isn't extinctionism just an opinion? Maybe we can like collaborate with other social justice groups. We can bring some other groups on and just be philosophical.
No, it's not really an opinion. It's a fact that suffering is bad because the sentient being who experience it do not want to experience it. So, and it's also a fact that when you, after you die, you will not suffer again. So there is nothing opinion or personal view about this.
Okay.
It's just a reality.
I guess you've convinced me there. Yeah, I think I have to end this live stream soon.
Yeah, me too,
Close
me
it
too.
with.
I have to go.
See you
Thank
later.
you. See you. Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, everyone, you can look into our proextinction.com site and request a full live stream debate when you're capable, or let us know what are your activism capabilities. You're someone also requests yet. Kin Kun Fanai. What's up?
Hi, so are you like against or do you want the total extinction of all human beings?
It's not about human beings. The pro-extinction social justice movement is fighting to prevent the greater suffering. So we're going to do everything it takes to eradicate the source of it from the material of the cosmos as far as possible. We're going to put
Okay.
everyone into permanent sleep.
But what about the right to choose? What about the animals who are not conscious enough to choose and they don't have the intelligence to choose for their life and want to live and want to experience the cosmos?
So, will to live is not more important than the prevention of the bad experience.
But what about if suffering is the only thing that we can, um, what if it's necessary for life? And I get that you don't want suffering, that
Yeah,
therefore
it
you
is
don't want
necessary.
life,
It is
but
inevitable
what,
as long as living beings exist. It is
I get that,
necessary
but
as long as living beings exist to avoid suffering. So,
why is
you
suffering
propose a
something
better
you need to
solution than
avoid?
total
It's something
extinction?
you can, suffering is something
So
you
the
can develop character from, and you can develop positive things about it.
So
Why
when you're a
choose
helpless
total
child being
extinction?
kept in some pedophile's basement and they tortured all day till you're getting murdered, it's not something you should be learning from.
What about the
The suffering
experience
that's
of
going on in
love
this
and
world,
the great things? Do you think the negative outcomes
it's not something more
outweigh
important
the
than ending the
positive ones?
suffering. When you're saying that we should care about anything other than intervention, you're in favor of allowing the suffering to happen, therefore causing it. Yeah, so I thought I'd let one last debate. Hello, Renee. And co-hosting is done for today. I have to go into other tasks. But when someone can bring up something useful, you can try requesting a full debate for later through direct message or Abolish Suffering Discord. See you next time.